Afternoon. Hey peeps, this is Stephanie from Stephanie Sue's. Okay, I'm going to show a quick flip through for those who just popped on to watch the flip through. I'm going to show it, and then after that I have another show and tell which you may not be interested in, but if you are, please feel free to stay. And then I'm going to do a craft with me, and we'll get this show on the road. I got a new phone, so we'll see how it works because my other one was acting up. And then I ordered a quiet fan. What you're listening to now is not the quiet fan, but I have it on low. Anyway, so I made this another planner, of which it's gonna go to my cousin. As you can see, she likes Paris and pink. So in previous videos, you see me messing around with this. Oh yeah, I think one of the videos that I recorded was when my phone screwed up, so you don't get the beginning of this book. But this is made out of a manila folder. Every time I make someone a planner, I send stickers. Like I use some of these stickers in this planner, but I'll give her the rest that she can put it where she wants. And then I have so many sticker books because every time, well, I'm a sticker addict. I got these at Tuesday morning, but also I have a whole thing full of them because at Hobby Lobby, you know, they sell for $19.99, but they do go on clearance. And the clearance price is usually $4 and something. So I'm waiting on them to do their markdowns down that aisle this year. So I collect a whole bunch, and I'm not going to use all these, so I pass them down with the book. Because the book, I mean, it's worth the price with just this, but I always give extra. Because it's good to be a blessing. Oh, Lord, we thank you for your grace and your mercy. We thank you for just blessing us to wake up this morning, God, with our good health, with strength, and just to have life, God. If there's anything going on in anyone's body on today, Lord, I ask you that you heal, that you comfort them, that you deliver them from whatever they are going through. We ask all these things in your name, Jesus. Amen. Today is Sunday, and I hope all those who attended service or listened to a sermon that something was said to bless your soul. Okay, so here's some Paris charms I had. I just put the one on it, and I line my envelopes with, I never can say, is it tie back paper, which is, I line it on the inside to get the strength, and I line this so it won't tear, because these are easy to tear. So that's what I line it with. You can watch that in previous videos. There was this little ball I got from somewhere, maybe AliExpress. Looks like, oh, I don't know if you can see that. Looks like little flowers. It is, little flower petals. Oh, it's pretty. I'm just now looking at it. That's gorgeous. Gorgeous. This is all pettery stuff. Paris perfumes and different stuff like that. I just threw everything on this book. And it's pretty. I mean, it was, I'm telling you, I thought it was god awful before I kept adding stuff. And this is some fabric that I had, Paris fabric. Nice. These are some cards I printed. This is in a prior video. The lady I purchased from Etsy had some Paris printables. I got this a long time ago at a clearance thing at Hobby Lobby. Some feathers. Thought that was cute. She could do with it what she will. It'd be cute if it had a pin on the bottom of it. Some collage I did. Napkin. This is a napkin. Why am I talking so much? I should just be doing a flip through. That's what I'm going to do. Sorry. Stephanie, cool it until you get done. I mean, I'm not going to shut up all the way. Her initials. One of her initials. I got this. Now, I do want to say this. Yeah, I said I was going to shut up, but I feel the need to call this person out. In 2018, when I first started wanting to do a planner, Nick the Booksmith. Nick the Booksmith. I'm repeating that because I probably won't put it in the description. So get your piece of paper and make a note. Nick the Booksmith. She had a planner packet. Now, I couldn't use her other sheets. I bought it, put it out, but it didn't work the way I wanted it to work. So I did use, this is cute. This is nice. This worked out nice. I printed this on tea stain paper, plans, goals, notes, and in the other half it says the same thing. So I put this on here first. I didn't really like that, but I couldn't tear it off, and I already liked this paper. I didn't want to waste this paper. And a date. So I started with March, and it's going to end with February for 2022. So here's another one of those. So anyway, this is a quick flip. Well, because all of these papers are the same. If you've seen them in my other planner books, oh, isn't that pretty orange? I buy this paper from, it's in one of the other videos, and I did put it in the description. I can't think right now because this is just supposed to be a flip through, and I'm not supposed to be running my mouth. But I am. But as you can see, I ended up stamping the rest of the days. Isn't this paper pretty, guys? Oh my God, I can't shut up about it. My sister does these for me. Oh, I love all of that. Just love. Oh my God, I love it. I still haven't made my planner yet, and I have to. Okay. I'm sorry. I know this is supposed to be a flip through, and I'm not supposed to be saying anything, but I feel the need to talk about things. I haven't recorded in a while, so bear with me. I have these stamps. See these stamps? So I was going to use these stamps, but then I didn't like those stamps. And then I couldn't take this out to redo it. So I just went on and went on top with the sticker stamps. But hey, she might love it. I'm sure she will. Plans. See how this, I intertwine this paper? You never know, what color it's going to show up. Instead of being matchy-matchy, I don't even like to dress matchy-matchy. So that's why I love this junk journal stuff, because I don't like all the matchy-matchy. I don't. I mean, color is a different thing. Color is a different thing, but yeah, I don't like to match when I dress. August. So I've been putting these in there as separate. So 6 months, 6 months. I wanted to do it by the quarter, but it wasn't working out right. I couldn't, figure it out. I collaged this. I love this. I collage thoughts. And this, so pretty. I collaged a pocket. And then her last name, initial. I've been making these bookmarks. One of my friends I work with, she's seen the bookmarks and she wanted to buy some. So I sold all of my bookmarks, actually. Whenever I get my website up, I'm going to post it. Oh, I know what I can do. Later, I could show this in my craft with me. This foil rub-on, which was kind of difficult to put on. For those of you who are going to stay and watch the rest of the video. Oh, pretty green. Pretty, pretty, pretty. These books look so good. Where's my... This paper looks so good after you start putting stickers. And did I get some glue on this? Please say no. That's why you have, oh, I love that. Don't you love all that? My sis did that. That's gorgeous. Just gorgeous. I know I've shown my old planners before, but I feel the need just to show you what this for my new subscribers. Thank you for those who just subscribed to my channel, and those who are still subscribed but you didn't unsubscribe because it took me so long to repost, because we do that. We don't have patience. Isn't that pretty? Purple. My God, it's so pretty. I can't wait to make my book. I can't wait to fill in, make plans, what I'm going to be doing for the week. I've gotten so used to doing it. Oh my God. I know I go crazy over the papers, but I just love that. I love it. I love it. I love it. So pretty. It's just a pocket. Then she's got this pocket. Yes. Should I stick that? No, because I don't want it bent. I'll lay it this way. I don't know why is that feather in there? Because I need to get rid of it. I have lots of these feathers and it's just sitting here. I'm gonna start putting random stuff in. Random stuff. They'll be like, oh, a feather. What am I supposed to do with that feather? Okay, I love this. So nice. So nice. I'm gonna show you something. Let me see if I can grab it here. I showed this in one of my other videos. This was just my planner last year that I threw together the cover, because I really just need the papers inside. But I love fabric too. And I did all this crazy stuff. These are all, well, you know, that's not what I'm trying to show you. Stephanie, move on. Move on. This is what I want to show you. What do I want to show you? This. Look at that. Look at that. You know, when you start writing in all of those, it's going to be so pretty when she writes on the purple on the different sheets. I can't wait to use those sheets in mine. And then it's with the stickers, different color ink of things that's going on. And then your things to do. Oh my God. Do I have another? Oh, look at that one. I just love it. When you start using those stickers and things. Man, I need to finish mine before March because I want to start on it in March. I didn't really write in this too much. Why? I don't know. I can't answer that. Why is this in here? I could use that for something. I got stuff in here. This was, yeah, 2020. 2020 is over with. I got this because the thing I had on here broke, so I just put a rubber band. Cause it's mine, and it doesn't matter. It's mine. And I won't show you my other calendar from what you call it. It's pretty. It's pretty. Anyway, so this is that. So next, I am going to. Well, before I move on, I want to show you something. So, you know, I make prayer journals. Hence, Stephanie Sue's _ letters to God. This is one of the very first prayer journals that I made. You can go to my Instagram, Stephanie Jose _ prayer journals, and look at a lot of other prayer journals. But I skip around in my prayer journals, but I just want you to see how luscious it is with all of the writings to God. Oh my God, isn't that nice? And I got me a bookmark that I added in here, which I'm going to gift to someone. But isn't this, I made this out of a Bible page. I got that from Treasure Books, was making these pockets out of book pages. And I have an old Bible that the pages were tearing up, and Bibles that people, the library was going to throw away. So chill out. just chill. Oh no, she's tearing a Bible. You know, you have to get the word out by any means necessary. Any means necessary. And if this was in a pocket to someone, this right here says, and he took bread and gave thanks and brake it and gave unto them, saying, this is my body which is given for you. This do in remembrance of me. That's the Lord's Supper. The Lord's Supper. Anyway, isn't this pretty? All the different papers and the writings. I've been trying to make up some of the books to put in my site, but I mean, I keep getting behind with my orders. Every time I think I'm caught up, I get orders. So praise God that I have orders in that. I'm able to have orders without the website being up. Oh, I remember I made these. But as for me, I will walk in mine integrity, redeem me, and be merciful unto me. I put that on the piece of fabric, and then I had stamped this on, I think it was manila folder, and cut it out. Isn't that nice? This is wallpaper pages. Why am I showing you this? Because I love it. I love it. Amazing Grace, how sweet the sound. Anyway, I just thought that, I still got some empty pages I need to finish. It's nice. It's a nice. All right. Let me go ahead and show you my show and tell, and then I'm going to do the craft with me. Look what I found. Show and tell. That's the game I play when I want to say. I won't finish it out because I don't want to be dinged. But I found, aren't these cute? I found these at Target. Listen, Target, I didn't like Target. I hardly ever go to Target. The only reason I went to Target is because I had to get some gift cards I needed to use up. Sometimes I go to their dollar spot, run in, run out, because I thought their stuff was expensive. But on this day, I went to Target. I went through the dollar spot and I saw these clear bags. They were $3. So cute. So cute. I had bought 3 of them. I already filled one up with stuff. I can even put one in my purse. I just think these are so cute. I just got these. It's only been a week and a half. I may go get some more. Aren't those cute? At Target. Then they had some little girls' clothes for my granddaughter that were less expensive, because I wouldn't buy her clothes from there because I was like, it's too expensive. All right, enough of that. All right, I'm gonna come back with craft with me in this same video, and those of you who want to stay and watch, you're welcome to do that. But I'm done with my flip through and all of that jazz. I'll be back. Okay. Alrighty, so I'm going to work on my planner. This time I'm going to try to take you all the way through it with me. Doesn't matter how many videos. I'll probably try to do it 30-minute increments. But since I've already did my show and tell and my flip through, I'll try not to stay on here as long because I think I already have 18 minutes in. So like I told you before, I have this envelope. You didn't have to cut this out. I did this on this one. The other ones I didn't do it. I didn't cut this part out. Anyway, this is Tyvek, of which I talked about this in previous videos where I got this particular paper from. I work in surgery, so our packs that we open, one top part of it is made with Tyvek. So I've been saving those. And we haven't had those particular packs here lately. Ever since I discovered it, we quit getting them. Okay, so I'm going to use some paint. Just going to paint like the edges or whatever, because I am going to go crazy on this. I'm taking you through this with me. Any errors or mistakes or whatever, you're going to see me. You're going to see my correction and all of that. I'm going to try not to do any of that off camera. I will do it all so you can see it. I got this, was it last year? And I'm just now opening it. The ones that I've opened, some of them have gotten hard, you know? So I just spray it and use it. So first, I guess first I need to put some gesso. I'm going to use gesso. But let me see if this is any good. Oh, it should be. This is even, yes, it's still good. Still good and creamy. Creamy, creamy. All right. So, why did I choose this? Because I have it. I mean, I don't even know what my favorite color is, but I just use that because that's what I grabbed. That's what I grabbed. So, I'm going to use some gesso to paint some of it. And I should have wet this cloth. This brush is stiff. I still haven't gotten how to really clean my brushes really good. I watched the videos for it. It's almost time for me to take my nail polish off. So, because I'll go back to work tomorrow. You know, I got my COVID vaccination. And I got my second one last week. And it, you know, they say the second shot, some people have a reaction to it. I have a slight reaction. It feels like, okay, I got my COVID shot early Tuesday morning, and I was okay at work. I haven't really had to work that hard because I'm training, so right now I'm just like standing by watching my orientee as she scrubs and helping her with any quick solutions if the doctor doesn't, you know, we don't have what they need or something happens during the surgery. You know, I'm being there for her. So if she has any questions, I'm there. So I'm really just sitting back. So I kind of did okay. The next day, I was on my way to work. I work like an hour away from work. I was on my way to work. I was running a little late. I just moved it slow because my arm was so sore. So sore. And I text my clinical director. And she texted me back to say, if you get here and you have a fever, we have to send you back. Well, at the same time, it was snowing. Not in the city I live in, but going north. It was snowing, so I pulled over and I called her and I was like, so you're telling me if I arrive there and I have a fever, I have to go back home? And she was like, yeah. I said, so basically, should I even come? I don't think I have a fever. I feel all right. But at the same time, our thermometer at work, well, they got other thermometers, but I don't know if they got rid of that one. It wasn't working correctly. But anyway, basically, I was saying, if I come there and I have a fever, I have to come all the way back. And she was like, yes, unfortunately. And I said, well, I think I should just go home. What do you think? And she was like, yeah. I mean, they didn't really need me. They could afford for me to go home because my orientee is doing an awesome job. She's doing awesome. I like it when you're training someone and they just catch on. They just catch on. Yeah, it's a good thing. Oh man, the only thing about that, I'm gonna have to use my heat gun. Because the only thing about doing this, I don't know how to, again, I don't want to take the time. I'm going to quit saying I don't know how to. Because I can figure it out. We could figure it out. So we're going to quit saying that. Some things that we do may not be in our league or in our lane. But there's things that we could figure it out how to do it. But here's, for real, I don't want to figure out how to do it. I don't want to figure it out. I don't have time for that. I mean, I could be working on something else at the same time I'm wasting time to try to figure something out. So that's what the whole I'm talking about the whole fast forward button. I mean, if I was making something for someone else and I had to figure out how to do something so it would look right, yes, I would do that, guys. I have a real huge, big sense of humor. You can't take everything I say seriously. But take this seriously. I'm not going to figure out how to click and pick and choose what frame to fast forward. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. Oh, I need to do the middle part here. So, anyway. So, came back home. Of course, on my way back home, it was almost, 45 minutes or 30 minutes for Hobby Lobby to open up. And I'm like, man, I'm going to sit at the mall in the parking lot where our Hobby Lobby is and wait till it opens so I won't have to come back out this way. Ooh, that was a lot. That was way too much. Way too much. Now I need to just do the whole book because that was too much. Doing that. Okay. So, anyway. So Wednesday I was feeling fine. You know, I was just tired. I was getting tired and exhausted. So, I was doing fine for the most part. But then by the time Wednesday night came, my arm was already sore. So my body started aching and everything. I was like, I had a real bad, I don't know if it's the flu or cold. I haven't had a cold or flu in years. So I don't remember which one it was. But I just know my whole body was aching. My arm was aching. Couldn't really do anything. So I went on and called in till the next day. Next day came. All that pain went away. It was gone. Gone. It came and it left. So the side effect of that vaccination came and then it left. It lasts, they say it lasts 12 hours. So I might have been fighting it all that time, you know. And then when it got worse, I couldn't sleep at night. I couldn't sleep at all last night. Dun, 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 dun. So by the time it came, it left. But I didn't go to work on Thursday. And we don't work on Fridays. Might as well go ahead and do this inside too. Not all of it. I'm just trying to do the edges. Just the edges. Because I'm gonna, yeah. Anyway, so I like flowers. Okay. I love looking at flowers. I love pictures of flowers. Love, love, love. And I love, guys, now I've developed the thing for mushrooms. The ones I've been seeing are so pretty. But I can't grow flowers. I don't have a green thumb. I don't keep flowers. I don't go out to the what is it? farmer's market or anything and buy flowers. I'm not into the flowers like that. I would like a nice smell of flowers though in my house. I like freesia. Yeah. I'm just doing the edges. Let's see if I can just do the edges. So I'm going to put all type of, this is going to look crazy before it looks good. Just keep that in mind. It's going to look crazy before it looks good. I'm going to start with March. This is my planner. Let's see. Let's put this on because like I said, I am going to do that green on the edges. I don't care if my fingers get all messed up because I need to remove my polish. I know I need to cover this tie back. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. I need to put some tape across there too. No, because that's going to be covered, so who cares? Who cares about that? Yeah. I hear my mother in the next room. She'll open up the door with something. My mom. She's 85 for all. Thank you for my new subscribers. I think every day I get a new subscriber. That's so awesome. So awesome. Please hit the like, thumbs up. Because I think, okay, so from what I'm hearing, the thumbs up or even the thumbs down, I would like for you to hit the thumbs up. That lets me know you like what you're seeing. But I guess if you don't like it, be honest. But be honest and hit the thumbs down button. But be careful. I always say this. Be careful what you say in the comments. And the reason I say that is because I'm going to reply back to you. I'll give you a shout out. And I'm going to reply back to you. Especially if you're trying to be hateful. Because some people think they could say anything and then you have the right to say anything on anybody's page and then we're not supposed to say anything. That hasn't happened to me yet. It hasn't happened to me as of yet, but it could happen. It could happen. And if it does, just be ready. Be ready. I need to think of some little side things to do for my videos. My favorite thing, as you could tell, is probably to collage. I love doing collages, but I need to think of something else. I could be done. Why do I keep? Because this is relaxing. That's why I keep doing it. I don't need to because I already covered what I need to cover. Well, I need to do these more. Unless I'm going to put something over this to cover it. Okay, that's it. And now I'm going to use the green. What's the real color? Fresh Lime is the color of it. Okay, this right here. Okay, so that means this is going to be the front cover, right? And this is the back. Okay. Okay. Now, let's use this luscious, fresh lime. See how you do here. Oh, that's a strong smell. Okay. And this brush, let's just get another brush, because this is kind of thick. It's not flexible. It's not flexible. This one is. Yeah, more flexible. Now, really, I only have to do the lip flap, whatever you want to call it. Probably this right here and the edges is really, because I'm going to use the Edith Holden. I'm going to use the Edith Holden and put a full page on here. It's going to look ugly before it gets nice. I could say that because now I'm used to it. I used to be like, oh my God. I didn't say it like that, but I was like, oh my God, this is so ugly. That's not really what I said. I'd be like, I usually would be like, ugh. So this is in my head voice. Ugh. Man, I ought to throw this away. It's so ugly. That's my head voice. I think Betty Jean's getting ready to come in here and say something. She may not. She may fool me. I guess she decided not to. See, I don't like this bright green, but it's going to tone down. You know what? When I get through with this, I'm going to try something before I shut this part of the video down. And I'm going to come back on with another video. Got the edges done. That's all I need to do. Because I'm going to cover this with a sheet. I just want the edges done. Just want the edges done. Ooh, still wet on the back. Oh man, I can't even turn it over because I'm going to have to get my heat glove. I keep saying that. Oh, okay. Okay. Stephanie, you're going to have to get your heat gun out. You said that already. We understand. We understand what you're doing. Can you guys see that? Okay. Okay, now I need to get the heat gun so I can turn this over. Turn that over right quick. 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 Yes, you're gonna hear the heat gun. Come on, heat gun. Hurry up and warm it up. You know what? Now, I will finish heating this up after. Okay, I'm going to heat this up. I'm going to heat this up. Stephanie, spit it out. What are you trying to say? I'm going to heat this up off camera. And then part 2, I'll come back and finish painting. So I'm going to heat this up off camera, paint, do the same thing to the inside as I did this outside, and then I'll turn on the recorder and go from there. That sound fair? Sounds fair to me. Thank you for watching. Thank you to my new subscribers that keep subscribing every day. I appreciate anyone who clicks the subscribe button and give me a thumbs up, comment. Yeah, I said all that. Stephanie, you're crazy, girl. When I come back, I gotta talk about the crown. When I come back, I have to talk about the crown. And if you aren't watching The Crown, or you plan on watching The Crown, there is no spoilers. But if you don't want to hear it, listen with the sound off. But there's no spoilers because it's real life. Okay, so there's no spoilers. It's just interesting to me. Yeah. All right. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. Keep praying for me. I'm definitely praying for you. See you in the next video.